Craig Nance has been part of a spectacular age of discovery in astronomy, and the telescopes on which he has worked have contributed to virtually all advances of our knowledge. After FSU, Nance landed his first job in 1996 at the McDonald Observatory in West Texas. Last year, he returned to that site as superintendent, the leader of a small city of astronomers in a remote spot of Texas, responsible for all aspects of operation, including 4 telescopes and 60,000 visitors each year. Before that, Nance spent 12 years at the Keck Observatory, on top of a dormant volcano in Hawaii, where he was responsible for large optics handling, maintenance, and coatings, while leading a team of engineers to ensure performance, maintenance, and improvements. Before his return to McDonald, Nance had a brief stint at the University of Arizona's Mount Graham Observatory, home to the world's largest optical telescope. His engineering capabilities have advanced our understanding of planets around distant stars, in addition to the fundamental components of the universe, like dark energy and dark matter. And his work has helped explore our solar system beyond Neptune. Craig Nance, who served our country as a commissioned Air Force officer, has spent his career scanning the universe for stars. Today, we report the discovery of one, and he's a grad made good.
I want to thank the FSU Alumni Association for this great honor. As you can tell from the people who come up here, it is really a great honor. And I also want to thank the College of Engineering. They have quite the cheering section here today. I want to thank, wonderful. Because without them, I would not be here and get to do all this wonderful stuff as you've seen in the video. Dr. Simon Fu, who I studied under years ago, Dean Ritzenthaler, who was really instrumental in this recognition, Dr. Raj Arora and Dr. Krishna Arora, and so many others. I was asked to just talk about what Florida State means to me, and what it means is that I've gotten to do all of what you've seen in that video. You know, to be part of what, to be part of humanity's quest to understand the universe and to live a pleasurable life of trying to be part of answering questions such as, what is the story of our universe, and is there life in that universe? And to be part of some incredible teams that are trying to answer those questions, you know, to me is something that I've been driven to be part of from a very young age. And so only Florida State gave me the knowledge to be able to go and be part of that. And to be at places like Keck Observatory in Hawaii, which is this spectacular place, sometimes referred to as the Sistine Chapel of Astronomy. And I was telling some of my colleagues there about this. I didn't tell many people, but I told them, and they said, well, you have to mention Keck, you know, here, you know, because they're so proud of this as well. And I view this as kind of a team award in a way. And you know, to be part of those wonderful teams, you know, passionately driven about wanting to figure out humanity's place in the universe. And, you know, as you can tell, you know, when you're kind of a nerdy guy who wants to be with other nerdy people figuring things out like that, you know, you get your head into things like that. And so, so Florida State was this wonderful place as a young man. I got to, Dr. Arora, you know, taught me more than he probably realizes in graduate school, where I got to camp out in his lab for a couple of years and learn to really solve technical problems. And you know, he taught me more than I had time to go into, but he taught me things like, if I understand something about the 90% level, I probably hardly understand it at all. And therefore your thesis becomes this book about that thick that I don't understand myself now anymore. But back then I did. And the College of Engineering is just phenomenal. I think it's better than you can probably realize. And so from that, it allowed me to go forth and do the things that you've seen here today. But it wasn't just the College of Engineering. I want to make that point, and then I'll be done. One of the things about Florida State that I think is so great about this university is that it is a university So along the way, I took a course in sociology from a professor, Graham Kinloch. He has no idea who I am. I was just a guy keeping a seat warm. But I had no idea about sociology, but I took this course and I hung on every word. And I learned principles of sociology and what that meant. And it turns out that teams of scientists and engineers and the ways they operate and so forth is actually very important and is something that has been a critical part of my career. And I could tell stories about all these things that I learned across the university that was as equally important as the technical skills that I learned. So this is an incredible university in that way. So thank you very much for this great honor. I'm humbled by it, and thank you very much.